I've got the Ricoh R1s here, and I just thought I'd shoot a very quick video on how to open up this camera. I've never opened up other cameras in the R1s series like the GR1, but I imagine it might be similar. So to open up the Ricoh R1s, the most important thing you need to understand is there is a high voltage capacitor on this side of the camera. If you're unfamiliar with how to handle high voltage capacitors, I would not recommend opening up one of these units, particularly if it's had battery power. I would recommend a capacitor discharger if you need to access these units, and going across the leads of a capacitor, this will discharge the capacitor. Overall, the unit is pretty easy to open up. Let me describe the screw positions. So on the inside of the film door, there are 2 screws you need to remove, one in the bottom left corner, and you need to remove this bracket with this screw over here. After those 2 screws are removed, there are 2 more screws you need to remove. There is 1 screw right here, and the other screw is down in here. So with those 4 screws removed, you can then start to pry all the way around. There are a few clips. Overall, this front plate comes off, and all the camera circuitry and everything is attached to the back. So I'll do a demonstration of what that looks like. So let's go ahead and disassemble the unit. The first thing we'll do here is remove the front 2 screws. You'll definitely want to be careful with this screw and this bracket. After that, let's pop open the battery door. Let's remove this screw here. Okay. And lastly, the screw down in the bottom right corner. This guy doesn't really want to come out, so I'll get him out later. Okay. Now that that is done, we can just gently pry up. And as I mentioned, there are a few clips along the perimeter, which I'll just attempt to remove with the guitar pick. And once everything is removed, you can just gently remove the plate. The immediate thing to be careful about is there is a spring right here for the shutter. So I'm going to remove that, but before I do, I'm just going to discharge this capacitor. And if the light comes on top, that means that the capacitor has energy, which it does. Okay, the capacitor is discharged. Okay, so here you go. This is the inside of the R1s. Okay, now that I have that off, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the reassembly step. I'm just going to remove this guy here. It's easier to handle that. But yeah, here is the fully disassembled unit. I just put back the buttons for the date. And now that that's assembled, I'm just gonna put that there. And next thing I'm going to do, now that I've got that there, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the spring, I'm gonna put it onto the post there. And there is a little post right here. You want to attach that to the spring. Once that's on there, you can just gently move the button bracket into position. I've got good spring action. Okay, there we have it. A unit is reassembled. So now let's go back and re-add the screws. So I've got the bracket here with the screw. brackets in. Let's go ahead and get the long screw for the lower left-hand corner. Okay, those 2 screws are in. Next, I'm going to get the 2 screws for the door here. And now I remember that this screw didn't come out, so I hope it's still in here, which it is. Good. Perfect. Now that that screw's in there, we have one more screw. Okay, there we go. Let's get the battery back in and see how we did. Perfect. And let's see if we can load film. I actually had an issue with this camera where the film wasn't loading unless I kept the unit off and then turned it on to put the film in. And it was actually the springs on this side that were damaged. So I was able to get those springs repositioned. Now the door is being recognized and my film is being loaded, which is a great new behavior that did not work for this camera before because the springs were not making electrical contact, so the camera did not know if the door was ever opened. And now that I've got that fixed, I have a perfect working R1s as far as I know. I have taken pictures with this already before with that workaround. So, you know, for essentially what I paid for this camera, it's, you know, a great companion. All right, here we go. That's the R1s. Thank you for watching.